What's going on, family?
What's up? I was looking at the intro video, and it just looked like the other one that Nicole sent, right? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, all she did different with Jay was just add a 5 o'clock shadow on that baby face. The same picture and just kind of photoshopped him a little bit.
I used the same picture, but it looked more like him. The other one, it looked like he got a big chin.
He got a what?
He got a big chin, like on this one.
So, all right, so how y'all do? How was y'all week?
I'm so glad it's Friday.
Uh-oh, you've been saving some houses. That sounds like. Nope. Okay. All right.
It's just draining, and and some days, like I don't know what I don't understand me yet.
You understand you yet?
Yeah, I don't really understand me yet because I absolutely love helping people.
Okay.
And it makes me feel good when, people are doing okay and when they actually need help and I'm the reason why they're happy or okay,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really like actually talking to people. Like we get pro bono attorneys that sometimes interview them. And if they interview them, their questionnaire is uploaded. I'd be so thankful for those because I just look at that. If they already had a portal, I'll go look on the portal, see what documents they submitted, and I send them an email. This is what else I need from you. Or if they never did an application, I know I need everything pretty much. I look through, okay, you do boom, 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 boom. This is what I need from you. But the ones that I have to actually call and talk to and stuff, I don't want to. I don't want to talk to nobody.
Is it because you think, well, not because you think, but because it's just a lot emotionally to deal with, like helping those people?
No, I just don't like talking to people. Unless I want to.
Okay.
But most of the time I don't want to. I just want to be able to just do it. And if I could send emails all day and converse with people or, interact with people that way, it would be great. But when I have to call them, I mean, I wonder if I don't want to say this live, so I might get fired.
Oh,
don't say it. Hold it. Hold it. Don't say it. Just hold it.
So, Jay, how was your week then?
My week was good. It went back kind of fast.
I can concur.
It was good. Same old. Work, home, rest, wash, repeat.
We still ain't got this new business started.
We had a bump in the road a couple weeks back. So
you got over that bump.
Yeah. But I mean, like that's why things had changed for a minute.
Right.
Plans had changed, and then things went back to normal. So I have to. It's a process.
So you got to start over.
Not start over, but I have to re-request some forms.
Right. You got to start over.
I don't have to start. Well, I mean,
You back to square one with that part. Not with the thought process of doing it, but with getting it started. You back at the start line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. My week was my week. Like you said, it went by fast as hell. Let me see. I went to 2 football games, high school games. I went to Thorn Ridge game. I went to Thornwood, played Creek. They got beat. And then I went to Thornwood when they played Thorn Ridge. And I took my football team to that game, hoping that they would just pay attention, you know what I'm saying, learn some stuff. Of course, they did not pay attention to nothing that happened there. Thorn Ridge got beat up on, but it was bad coaching. They got some talented kids on their JV level. It was just bad coaching from what I saw. Work wise with me, it's okay. My pop's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
And you didn't tell me.
Yeah, 'cause you ain't no good. All you gonna tell me is I ain't got his number.
That you were supposed to
You
get.
could have sent it to him.
Exactly. Thank
He
you.
ain't no good cat. He ain't want to tell my birthday.
Right. That's what it was.
How many birthdays my dad
This
done had?
this is what you.
70.
And he ain't told him not one time happy birthday.
You're a liar.
Yeah.
Ooh, you said that with passion.
Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand.
You lie to these people so convincing.
It was my Uncle Larry's birthday too.
I talked to him for a long time.
Yeah, I know. He told me. And he mad at you too.
Me?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Cause when I called him, he was on the phone with you.
Right.
Right? When he got on the phone to call me back, what did he tell you?
He said, don't call her because I'm finna call. I told you that though.
I know, and I told him too. I tricked.
He's good for that too. He had low.
So Larry was like, I said, this male calling me on the other line. He said, well, he was calling me. So I'm finna call him back. Don't call him yet. I'm finna call him as soon as we hang up. I said, okay. But I know he's slow and old. So as soon as we hung up, I called Mel. What's up?
And when you told me, so when he called me, I'm like, so really, Uncle, I call you, you don't answer my call because you on the phone with Nicole. That's why you don't answer me. He said, nephew, she wouldn't get off the phone. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, I told her I'm gonna call you, and so don't call you back yet. I'm like, she called me directly. As soon as she got on the phone, wait till I talk to her. So said, oh, wait till I talk to her. I said, yeah, I'm telling it. Mm-hmm. So as soon as you got on the phone with you, you call me. He ain't do nothing though. He had a good day. Real quick, what y'all think about Alec Baldwin shooting at the girl?
So, I had to look up. I learned something new because I couldn't understand how every time I hear something like that, where they be like a prop gun killed somebody or something like that, I always think, somebody done snuck a real bullet in there. That's what I be thinking. So I had to do a little research on how could someone get killed with blanks, right? And so basically, on sets, when you think of prop guns, you be thinking, at least I did, it was toy guns or maybe not a real gun, but it's actually real guns that they use, but they just have a cartridge in it that's full of blanks. It still got gunpowder and stuff, but it don't have a tip, right? It's like crumpled up or something like that. So you'll get the bang pop or whatever, just not the projectile coming out. But if you're too close or something like that, like they showed a movie I never saw, like if it can be dangerous, like the dude had the gun in his pocket and shot it and his coat caught on fire. So it's like it can misfire, and still, be dangerous. I don't know why
Bruce Lee's son. That's how Bruce Lee's son died. Brandon Lee, he got shot with a prop gun on set of The Crow. The 45 slug hit him. I mean, the projectile hit him. It was a prop gun though. But he got shot. He got shot in the back. He got shot. There was somebody else who got shot with a prop gun. Every couple of years or so, you hear about it like that. There. But my thing is, she got killed, and then somebody else got injured too.
Yeah, director got injured. They both got shot, I think.
Hey, Deron, what's going on, baby? How's book sales going?
Hey.
So I was hearing about that and I wanted to see what everybody, because I don't think it's like, of course he didn't do it on purpose, you know. Yeah, Brandon Lee, he got killed with a prop gun also. This was years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Long time ago, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to say it was a curse on his family and all that because it's how Bruce Lee died or something like that. I mean, it was a bunch of stuff down there. Right, he got killed in the Crow. So,
I didn't know that was Bruce Lee's son.
Brandon Lee?
I didn't know his name.
Have you ever watched The Crow?
No. I just heard about that incident.
I mean, I'm sorry. And also through my week, I was talking to my friend Paris the other day, and she had watched our show. A bit of the one with me is just me and Unico, and we was talking about relationships, because I've had I don't know how many conversations now about relationships after that, because somebody told me that I was unclear when I was talking on there. I don't understand how they thought that, so I had other people watch it. They talked to me. I thought it was said that Brandon was killed purposely. No, it wasn't said that. It was said there was he was shot with a prop gun. When I read it, I don't know if it was said I never heard him saying he was killed purposely. I just knew it was supposed to be an accident on movie set, because nobody went to jail for it. But so I've had many conversations about what me and your conversation was about relationships. And then when I talked to my buddy Paris the other day, we were talking, she broke down and she said that I need therapy. And I think the thing is, she, at that point, she thought I was against therapy. Like I said, I'm not against therapy. I'm not. I think it can help people. I just don't think I personally need therapy. I think
I'm against therapy unless I'm the one therapizing.
What?
I made that up.
Okay.
But you know what I was talking about, though, right?
I had no clue what you were talking about. The slightest idea about what you were talking about.
Shaka knew what I was talking about.
If she didn't, she sure was
You know
going to
what I
type
was
the word
talking
in there. She's going to give you the right word. It's going to come across screen in a minute. She's going to have whatever word you're trying to whatever word you're trying to say. She's gonna
No, I made that word up. I knew what I was saying, unless I'm the one therapizing. You know what I'm saying, right? Tell the truth, shame the devil. You know.
No, the slightest idea.
I do. Yes, I know what you're saying. Girl, we family.
Why are you against it?
No, I ain't against it. I'm just saying.
I could be a therapist. I'm against couples therapy, but I'm not against therapy.
I think all forms of therapy are valuable. They have value. I just think it depends on where the person is mentally, or people are mentally, when they go there. You know what I mean? Because if you have the mindset that I don't think we need to go to couples therapy, or I don't need to see a therapist, it's not going to be a valuable
benefit.
Right. You know,
right. I just was watching. Y'all know Kendra, right? The radio host Kendra.
Oh, from Chicago, Kendra G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, she do the little trying to hook up people live. That's what she does, the little dating thing. Okay. So she have people come on live and talk about what they want and what's deal breakers, blah, blah, blah. So today she had this girl on there. She from Atlanta, 43 years old, got 3 kids, right? But her oldest passed away. So it almost turned into a therapy session. It's almost like she just really needed to talk, right? Mm-hmm. And Kendra was like, have you thought about therapy? And that's just what she said. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Wasn't nothing wrong with my son. He went to bed Thursday night fine and died in his sleep. Can't nobody tell me now, oh, you need pills? Oh, how do you feel? How you think I feel? So I don't think she's in a place.
But what she did, honestly, was a form of therapy. Just being able to talk about the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand what her stance was on that. Like, I had to go back to talk about my mom, you know what I'm saying, because it puts you in a certain place. But, when my mom did pass away, a lot of people were like, well, maybe you need to go talk to somebody. Like, maybe my pastor. And I was like, oh, girl. I'm like, what are they going to tell me?
People kept telling me that too. Oh, you need to go to a grief counselor. For what?
I'm like, for what? What are they going to tell me? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna lie to me and tell me everything gonna get better. I'm gonna cuss them out. You know what I'm saying? They can't tell me that it's okay. They can't tell. I mean, there's not at that point. So I understand what she's saying about the son, because I mean that's something that you just kind of got to work through. Now, some people do have the mindset where they need people to talk to work through it. I just think we have the wrong thought process of what therapy is. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes we think we're gonna go in there and the person is going to therapize us into a better place. You know what I'm saying?
See?
Whereas more so, whereas with therapy, from what I'm told, because I've never been, it's basically just a person kind of holding up a mirror and you doing all the work yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them just trying to get you to bring out things, you know what I'm saying, or kind of lead you to your own recognition of things that's going on with you. I think personally, that's why I was like, when I was talking to Perla, like personally, I don't think I personally need therapy because I'm pretty self-reflective. I mean, I know when I'm be screwing up and stuff. That don't mean that it's going to get fixed, but usually I know. You need somebody to call. Why am I against couples therapy? I'm against couples therapy if it was me and another person, because I get easily, I don't say I get easily offended, because I don't, but there are small things that can offend me. And what I would think is, I'm always, I guess, I romanticize relationships, whereas the fact where I think that the person I'm with should be able to talk to me about anything, and I should be able to talk to them about anything. And then if it's the fact whereas the only way that we can fix our problems or things can be discussed is we have to have a third party, I feel less than, I guess, because my thought process is, if we're together, why can't you talk to me about this? Why is it that we need somebody else for you to be able to tell your feelings? You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't like to listen sometimes.
That's not true.
Honestly, that right there, what you just said, is something that you can talk to a therapist about. You feel like you know everything. We can fix this on our own. And it may not be the case. You're not the easiest person to talk to. So
I didn't say we
regardless,
can fix it on our own. What I'm saying
you
is, those
did just say that. You would say
I said we
essentially
should
that's
be able
what you're
to talk
saying.
about it. I'm saying my thought process is, if we can't even talk about it, I feel like there's something wrong with our relationship. If you can't talk to me first and we have to bring a third party in, I don't think we should be in this relationship.
Just like you snapped on me about the screw in the back of the futon. You weren't trying to hear nothing I had to say.
That's not true.
See?
You were talking
that
reckless.
ain't true.
You were talking reckless.
I
And
was
if you
not,
ask your friends,
and I was
yes,
trying,
you
and
were.
then I was trying to think of softer ways, because he seemed angry. I ain't even gonna lie. He seemed like I pissed him off because I asked him a question, and then after I asked him about it, I went and checked it myself. That irritated him that I asked him
Marcus,
and then checked myself.
we called you about that. Remember that?
I remember the aftermath. I don't remember.
But he was so upset, and then I was trying to be like, but no, this is why, and you was on 50. And I was just kind of like, okay.
What she doesn't understand is the fact I wasn't even upset at her. My thing was, why keep asking me? I'm telling you what it is. Then you saying, then why I'm telling you, say, well, I don't need to hear what you say. I got to see it myself.
I didn't even
like,
say, Bell.
I'm like, so if you got to see it yourself,
Lavelle,
why ask me?
Bell,
Go see it
stop
yourself
it.
first.
I did not say, let me see it. I don't need you. I did not say that. You need to cut it out.
You need.
That's what you heard in your head, and that's why
there.
you were so mad.
You need your friends over there so they can tell you.
Thank
No,
you.
because Tammy said to me, boy, this what you deal with.
You need your friends over there so they can tell you what happened.
They understood my side.
When they said this what you deal with, because guess what? When it got to the point and you saw, I wouldn't let it go. I kept talking crazy to you afterwards. You sparked it, and you don't see when you sparked it.
But I didn't spark it. It wasn't that big of a deal. And if it irritated you, all you had to do was say why instead of blowing up. You blew up initially instead of just saying, I just told you that, but it wasn't a big deal. You could have just said, hey, I ain't gonna look. Why did it irritate you so much that you told me? But see, I'm a hands-on person. You told me, okay, now you told me. For me, all I was trying to explain was, yes, you verbally told me. Now let me see it. It made you upset that I had to see it.
No. The irritation, if we need to go there, first off, came from the fact you weren't in the space taking care of what it was we were doing over there. You was entertaining your people. While we was over there taking care of it, and I'm telling you what needs to be done, This is what I do. I fix shit for a living. I'm telling you.
So do I. I don't fix it for a living, but I can fix stuff.
Exactly. That's the issue right there. You can fix stuff. Never took that from you. Never took it from you. I fix shit for a living. I'm telling you what needs to be done. I'm in there fixing something for you. I'm telling you what needs to be done. And instead of taking that, it's like, no, I need to come see it.
But I didn't say no.
Slow down. Fine, come see it. Then once you saw it, you still press the issue with me.
No, the reason why I pressed the issue, which you got, let me say this real quick. The reason why I pressed the issue is because after I looked at it, I still didn't understand. So that's why after I looked at it, I kept asking questions, because to me, looking at it was like, well, why can't I just do this? And now you irritated because I already told you. And it's like, but I don't understand. You wasn't fixing it. You was telling me this is like this because of this, and this is what needs to be done. And you left it like that, just like it's still left like that. So in my mind, when you leave or when y'all done, I have to fix it. So you told me I didn't quite get it. I looked at it. I still didn't quite get it. So I was asking a question. You was done because I didn't take your word for it from the beginning, and you the one went and looked at it. So, and it was just kind of like, I still didn't get it after I looked at it.
It wasn't done because you didn't take my word for it. You just said, I told you what needed to be done. You said you needed to see it. You looked at it.
And I still didn't get it.
Guess what? But I've already told you what needed to be done.
But I didn't understand it.
I've already told you what needed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to come see it. Say, oh, I need to see this here. Oh, no, this can't be done. Then you turn around and ask me what I just told her. So now, the way you thought you needed to be fixed, it couldn't be fixed when you saw it. But I had already told you what needed to be fixed. And then what you did after you saw it and said, okay, I don't understand how it can be fixed the way I said. You turn around and ask me, why do it need to be fixed like you just said it?
Y'all,
that's not what I said.
And we move the fuck on.
That's not what happened. See, he hears stuff in his head, and that's why he gets so angry. She just said that,
did she not?
That's not. When I looked at it, the way I didn't say, why does it need to be fixed the way you said? I didn't say you showed me a way, and I said, no, I don't believe your way. Let me see it. And this is the way I think it should be done. And when I figured out it couldn't be done my way, okay, now why should it be done your way? That's not what happened. You explained it to me a certain way, and I'm like, okay, well, let me see. And when I looked at it, and it was like, I still didn't understand it, but from looking at it, it looked like I could just drop a screw in there and do it this way. And when I felt, I was like,
oh my God, can we move on, please?
I'm just saying, because he be trying to explain it like somebody did him. I didn't do you that.
Yeah, but what this y'all are, goddamn it, the poster children for therapy. Y'all need it. Y'all need to go together, the both of y'all. This is the couples therapy that's needed right here.
And she still ain't listening to shit she said. She just blaming it on me.
No, I'm reading now.
If you say so. Les agreed with me way back when.
No, but she agreeing about the couples therapy, not us.
Dion, where you been, bro?
Not us.
She on my side.
Nah, you was all the way wrong.
Y'all ass need therapy. Let's go back to that. Let's get to the root of y'all problems.
It's Ron's birthday.
His birthday Monday.
Don't listen.
Oh.
Look at his birthday Monday. He going skating tonight though.
Well, happy birthday, Ron.
Today look at his birthday?
Mm-hmm. No, it's birthday Monday.
Oh, but he said he's going skating tonight?
Yeah.
So I got some brand new to me skates in here. I need to, you know what I'm saying, put on the what is that? The parquet? Is that parquet?
I don't know.
Hardwood.
Yeah, parquet. There you go.
Yeah, I need to put them on the hardwood.
All right, but fuck all that. Let's get to the root of y'all problems. Where did this stem?
We don't have no problems.
Childhood traumatic experiences.
We don't have no problems.
My little sister just need to learn how to listen.
I do listen.
I think, no, in all seriousness, though, that goes both ways. That goes both ways.
I do listen, but I try to understand, and you get irritated instead of just explaining. You felt like I said it once and that's it. And it's kind of like, but I didn't get it.
No,
I think you was on 50, 11.
What you don't realize about your brother is, I don't have a problem with explaining things.
But wait. Before you finish, Mrs. Harris, You and your brother definitely need therapy. You and your brother need therapy way more than they ask.
Oh, Dion, do you understand now? Kind of. I still feel like I'm gonna drill a screw in there. Just get my drill and just screw it in there.
Your brother doesn't explain things to people who think they know shit who you ain't gonna listen to him.
And see, that wasn't even it. I was asking for understanding, and you felt like you know so much because you went and looked. I told you, and it was like, but I'm asking, and you was
But
dumb.
see, what you feel like in that situation, Nicole, you trying to act like you were asking in a very calm and everything was chill, and that wasn't it. You were yelling at me.
That's because you started yelling first. As soon as I asked the question, you went off on me.
And I wasn't there, but I know you. So I'm gonna take Nicole's side on this because I went to school with niggas like you. I know what you did. Matter of fact, I was in the car with you when you went off on Mrs. Harris' brother, and you start screaming first.
But listen here. Now, in all honesty, with me, now let's be honest. Do I start off yelling?
You asking me right now?
Yes.
I've seen you on
every situation where you've seen me blow my top. Do I get there?
Start off yelling? You mean like initially?
Yes.
No, because arguments never start with just
no. But with me, do it. Is it like they say one or two things and I just blow my top?
It ain't one or two. It's maybe like 4 or 5. But either way, I have seen you the first one to elevate your tone.
But guess what? In that though, isn't it always a build-up? See, y'all trying to make it paint like that. It's like we be sitting there talking, somebody asks me a question, I'm like what? And blow.
No, that's not what nobody's saying. That's how you taking it. That's not what nobody said.
No, but see, Nicole basically just said, because what Nicole basically just said was she asked one question, I blew up, and then you agree with that.
But that's how it was though, because in this particular situation, I'm not saying you do that all the time. That's how it was. But not
she said that then.
She didn't say that at first. She said she came over there saying she needed to see it, and I blew up.
No, he blew up after I looked at it. Now, after he told me, okay, this is what it is, blah, 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 he was calm. And I was like, okay, let me see. And when I looked at it, that irritated him. And when I looked at it and was like, oh, why can't I do this? He looked at me with them big eyes. He didn't say nothing. I was like, why can't I just do it like this? And he just looked at me like.
I know exactly, but let me hold on.
He didn't say nothing.
Listen
so
here,
I'm
read what
steady
Shaka
talking.
said.
Trying to figure it out, and then I was like, "Oh," and he said, "Well, I don't already." Then you just went off.
Hold on, because I think I know that look.
No, that ain't it. I got that in one of my phones too. My
I gotta find it. Hold on, I know that look.
See, read what Shaka said. I say he takes a deep breath and tries to breathe through it, but then when he can't. He blows.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because when he told me what it was, I didn't get it. I'm like, well, let me see. And I looked at it and said, well, why can't I just do this? He looked at me like, are you stupid or are you dumb?
Well, did it look like this?
Yeah.
I knew it.
And no, legs, I don't need anger management. I think I actually control my anger better than everybody on this podcast.
That's not true.
Who?
What you just said. You are now. We just had a conversation earlier this week. You making strides, but you ain't there yet. Okay?
But that ain't about anger. That's about ignorance.
Either way, they one in one. They one in the same.
There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm making very big strides in my ignorant life. You know what I'm saying? In my petty life. But anger. Come on, now. I control my anger very well, but when it
to say better than anybody on this call, though, nah. I think we both got the same fuse.
I think you're shorter than mine.
That's a lie.
I ain't never seen Jay upset.
Oh my God! The difference is he gets upset and he don't just blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll get upset and he get more reserved. He get upset, get mad, and he'll just sit there and be like, man, why would you say something? Like he don't just go from 0 to 100, but he be mad. They get mad like lickety split. You know what I'm saying? But it's the only person he really go off on, like he'll argue with his wife.
Everybody argue with their wife, though.
But I'm saying, but that's it. You don't even argue with me and look, cuz.
Well, I used to though. Like that's probably one time where you could point to. Well, a few times with cuz is like when I lost my cool.
Well, that don't count because he make everybody lose their cool.
Yeah, but I mean though, them probably the
Who
only
y'all talking
time.
about? Y'all can't say his name.
Well, you know we don't be like throwing people names up there, but Miss
You
Harris.
talking about Pastor?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, elder.
Oh,
Right. Get it right. It do not take a lot to get
exactly. No, it does. I
Shit.
take a lot. Now I have road rage. That's when you will see me snap, like go from 0 to 100 real quick when I'm driving, or if I think somebody messing with my kids, I'll be like, somebody said something to you. If Egypt come home from school mad, does somebody say something to you? I'll be ready.
Shaka said she heard you go off on y'all cousin.
Shit, it happened at y'all house a couple times.
Now, anger management, I don't have road rage. I'm very tempered out there. It takes a lot to make me upset. It takes a lot. And a lot of times, like, just because I'm like I wasn't even upset with you, Nicole, when we were down there talking. I was loud because you got loud with me, so I got loud back.
Oh, because I got loud back. You was like, you the little sister. You don't get loud back.
I'm gonna tell you that because if I was upset, I wouldn't have called Jay.
Nah, if he was upset, he would have just put your ass through a window. Because that's what he do to family members that he upset with. Well, he put niggas through the window. So he wasn't upset with you at all.
No, I think my daddy was here, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, my daddy was here. He wasn't gonna put me through no window.
Yeah.
Nah, listen. I seen him upset now. I just seen him fight family members too. I know what he do.
You ain't seen me fight no family member.
Yes, I have.
Who?
Your brother.
That don't count. Everybody fight their brother.
No, I'm talking about as adults.
He's still my brother.
Nah. As adults, that shit different.
They was fighting like for real.
You was there.
Fighting.
Yeah, you was there.
When at my mom and them house on
bro took a bite out of crime on his ass.
Huh? And you was over there?
Yeah.
I don't remember you being there.
I was there.
Because it all happened so fast.
It all happened so fast. Now that I think about it, your ass might need anger management.
Come on. Nah, see, y'all paid me as a bad guy, and all that shit ain't even my fault.
No, Nell was a hot head.
Now you want to explain yourself. No, all that ain't my fault.
No, Nell was a hot head back then when he was in the army. Because, you know, stuff like boot camp, army, police officers, they kind of make you have a little short fuse, I believe.
Well, I'll give you now, but our other little cousin, he wasn't shit, but 100 pounds soaking wet with 90 pounds of quarters in his pocket. You know what I'm saying?
I would need backup for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he egged that on. He asked for that, and I felt really bad after that too. I cried after that.
Yeah, but would you do it again?
Yep.
See, you need anger management.
No, he needed some learning. He needed some straightening.
He needed some help. And I just gave his ass.
You know, I bet you nobody else had. Well, he got a little more help that evening too. We sorry, Nicole. I know you don't know what's going on.
Oh, this shit.
Clueless.
Nicole face like
this just shows how fucked up your brother temper is with family, the people he loved.
But Legs, I've gotten better at my road rage, you know, with the kids. Like after that incident with you, I had another incident when I got home. Egypt was in a car and I scared the shit out of her. And when afterwards, and I looked over at her and saw her face, I was like, girl, you need to calm down.
What you want to unpack, Shaka? You want
I
to
was chasing somebody in my car, huh?
You was chasing somebody.
Yes, he cut me
off. I don't roll rage.
Huh?
What were you gonna do?
I don't know, but I was just seeing red. I just get so mad. Like the time I was with Legs, I had my gun and I actually went for my gun. I was fucking mad. This time I didn't have my gun, but a lot of times people, I just thank God nobody has had a gun. The times I didn't have a gun, because I just be so angry that I don't know what I'm going to do. I just chase them. And then they probably just think I'm fucking crazy. And then they just get away from me.
Yeah, you're gonna chase the wrong motherfucker one day. You got to
Hopefully
cut.
not.
I
But
hope.
when I saw Egypt's face, because she was in a car with me, I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, sorry. She was
I ain't
looking
never
at
had
me
bro ass.
like, this bitch crazy. So I
Huh.
chilled after that. Now people cut me off. All I do is take a deep breath.
Shaka trying to help you. She can give you some therapy.
No. She said y'all.
She talking about y'all. She talking about me.
She definitely talking about your ass. She
I don't throw
definitely
tantrums.
talking about your ass.
I don't throw tantrums. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It all
Anytime
depends
I
what you
blow my
consider a tantrum.
huh?
It all depends what you consider a tantrum.
Anytime I blow my top, there's always a point where it doesn't have to happen. You know what I'm saying? I've always give that, hey, look, let's not do that. And then people keep going.
Okay, so this is what I'm getting from what you're saying is you only do this because people make you do it.
Right.
Exactly. You get me. See, you understand me.
No, that's zero accountability for your own fucking action.
You get me.
You get me. You understand me. You know what I'm saying? It's not me.
Zero accountability for your own actions, my boy.
No. As I have accountability for my reaction. See, that's one of them now. People, that's what you just tell me is like somebody slapped you in the face and I hit them upside the head. You didn't have to respond though. You could have just let it go.
I'm not saying you got to let it go, but what I'm saying is, the way that it's all about how you react, bro. Like your reaction don't necessarily have to be blowing up. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
it do.
No, it
When it's
don't.
at that point, yes, it do.
Nah,
People need some straightening.
nah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this here. No, all jokes aside. Time when I went off in the car on the way back on that trip, was I wrong?
No. But just because you was right don't mean that you need to yeah.
Hold on. The time you see me went off when I went off at the house that time when you were sitting there, was I wrong?
About the argument, no. Yelling while I was there, yes.
But did I try not to?
Trying not to don't mean
That
shit
wasn't my
when you
question.
did it.
That wasn't my answer to the question. Your Honor, can you please instruct the witness to answer the question?
You pointing. This is a pointed question though, but I'll play along.
Honor,
Yes, you
you,
did.
huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I did. And was I continue to be antagonized?
I wouldn't say antagonized. I would say that you were
Being provoked.
I won't say he was being provoked. I think and this is something that I struggle with too. So, and I know this, so I can relate. When you expect something from somebody and you don't get what you expect, and I'm speaking specifically me and you because we damn near one and the same with this. You're not getting what you expect from that person because you believe that they know you well enough to quit while they're ahead. It pisses you off further. You look at it as being provoked, but putting myself in that other person's shoes, they just really trying to understand what the problem is.
You use the phrase "quit while you ahead," meaning they are provoking you in already, and they just won't stop.
No. I use that to explain why we react the way that we react, not to justify why we act the way we act.
You use the phrase.
You go right over what I'm saying.
So basically, you were saying the person is provoking you, but because in their head they need clarity on what they're provoking you about.
No, they need clarity on what the disagreement is.
Nah, I ain't flying with it.
I trust me, man. I did a lot of soul searching, bro. I bet.
I do soul searching every day.
But we both been in that. We both got the same mind. Damn that shit. I done been around you so much. I'm damn near you part 2.0. You know what I'm saying? So we damn near adopted the same thought process. Everything about us is damn near the same. Exactly.
I don't believe that, Deron.
Exactly.
I don't believe that.
I used to feel like that. Sometimes I still do, depending on who I'm having a disagreement with. But which we have to do, and I'm learning this as I get older, is take yourself out of the situation and take a thought process from just you and think about it from the other person's standpoint. You can't expect them
to. You know the issue I have with that?
What?
Because now you put all the onus on the one person. So now
I have
to take myself out of it, and put my thought process from where they're coming, why don't they have to do the same for me?
Nobody said that they don't have to.
If they have to do
the
same,
but this is the problem. You can't control. You can't control what somebody else do. You can only control what you do. You can only control. Stop talking and listen. That's your problem. This is why therapy ain't gonna be good for your ass. You can only control you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So fuck whatever they doing. If your intention is to not blow up, then don't blow up. Don't say I'm blowing up because you.
No, you misunderstanding. My intention isn't to not blow up. I don't go into it thinking to blow up or to not blow up anyway, as it is.
But I'm saying,
I feel like we had this conversation before, and Mel was feeling like if you know this type of thing will piss me off, why would you keep doing
it? We have had this conversation, and it's the same. We're gonna keep having this conversation because this mindset not gonna change.
But that's how I feel.
But that's the thing, like that's who you are, right? And this is also something that people need to get away from, is accepting something from somebody and then glazing over it as that's just who they are. You see what I'm saying? Like that's because this is your personality does not give you the right to be whatever it is that may be offensive to somebody else. You see what I'm saying?
I understand that part, but in the correlation to the conversation we're having, it's not about it being offensive of anything. It's about another person basically poking at you, knowing that it's going to get you to a certain point. And then once it gets you to that point, it's like, oh, you should temper yourself. Because that's what I get a lot. It's a lot. Oh, one side, because what happens is I don't like as much as we want to say I don't blow up a lot. I don't. I'm reserved. And a lot of times I look at them just crazy. I might talk crazy to you, but I don't blow up a lot. But so now people use that as a way to just poke. And then when it gets to the fact that I do blow up, I'm the one who's wrong. I'm the one who's supposed to have tempered myself.
I don't think that, but the problem is like, I don't even want to say the problem. It's not. I don't think it's you and only you. You only hearing what people are saying to you because it's you. You see what I'm saying? Like people are talking to you about what you did. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't know what people are telling the other person. You see what I'm saying? So of course you're gonna feel attacked, but you like I said, you're responsible for your reaction.
I am.
So if you react that way, then you have to expect that that's gonna be the conversation.
So let me say this. I feel like this, okay? I feel what you're saying, Jay, and I understand we can only control how we react to a situation, right? We can't tell them how to act, even though they should be doing the same thing, right? But you can only do what you do. But just listening to you almost sounds like you're blaming the kid that was bullied. You were bullied and they treated you this way, but you shouldn't have reacted that way.
No, see, that's the thing. I'm not telling you how.
I'm not saying as a bully, but I'm just saying it just sounds like.
Right. No. What I'm saying is I'm not telling a person how to react. But what I'm saying is don't be upset when the narrative is you're this or you're that when you react that way. If you are fine with what the narrative is, if you fine with how people say, whatever about you, then go right ahead. But you have to expect that if that's how you're going to react.
Oh, okay. So then back to the thing, we ain't gonna talk about it anymore. I'm fine with that shit. I don't care what people.
You can't just say like, oh no, I don't blow up on people. I only blow up when you make me blow up. It's like, no, you blow up on people. It's fuck the you make me do it part. You still do it.
But it's still only when you make me do it.
Even it don't matter. You still do it. You know what I'm saying? I this is a extreme, but what the producer is saying is 100% right. Niggas that hit their wives always say she made me do it.
The producer a nerd.
It's an extreme, but it's fact. You know what I'm saying? Like
that is true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got
look what you made me do.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But in Vavel's defense, I never blow up and then say, "Look what you made me do."
You say, "Now see, Mel the type that wish he could kill somebody, bring her back to life, and say, see."
See
the type of shit that can happen. You know how to act, it would happen to you. Nah. I'm not that. I'm not that bad. I will shake the walls, yelling in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type who get mad and start growing. You know, you get up on your toes, everything you say. You know, you get a little taller. That'd be me.
Now, I mean, but male have always not liked stupid stuff, right? He'll always just look at you like first with them eyes. But sometimes what's stupid to you might not be stupid to them.
I think I think the problem is, I don't want to say the problem, but with Vail specifically, and specifically the people close to him, it's exactly what he says. Like, you know me, you know what's gonna take me off. You know if you say something crazy around me, you're gonna get the look first. If the look don't tame you, I'm gonna ask you a real sarcastic question. That sarcastic question don't tame you. I'm gonna tell you one more time, hey man, chill out. Now you go past all that. Anything else is fair game at that point. You know what I'm saying? And to
Bam.
be honest, I feel like as a person on the other end of that, I take myself as a prime example. Like me and him ain't never had it. We ain't never had a shouting match. I know I know what to piss him off. He know what to piss me off. We avoid that type of shit, so it won't even go there. We think like minded, so it's like okay, I know what to make this nigga mad. Let's not do that. Or if I see the eyes, it's like, all right, okay, this nigga finna say something stupid. I don't want him to say shit stupid else, so I'm just drop the conversation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that, and they be around him. And some people it's just like, okay, nah, he want to play. Like, let's see how far we gonna go. And you gotta know this nigga don't have a limit. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll keep going. So I feel like also if you're gonna be in that situation with him, then you gotta know you waiting for the long call. Goddamn it. He got thick
What
skin too.
exactly? So
So I want to ask y'all a question
okay.
about this situation that I know y'all heard about. It's all over social media about the little 18-year-old girl marrying her godfather.
Yeah, I saw that weird ass
I
shit.
think I saw something like that on there. I saw a picture of some of them.
Right. So
The
I
nigga
saw
just,
another like picture, right? Of and of course it's different, but I understand what they were trying to say. Of course, people are like, it's apples and oranges and with a little bit of kiwi thrown in, but Dwayne Wade's child and that. So they was like, why is it okay for people to feel like an 11 or 12-year-old is mature enough to decide that they want to change their whole gender
Mm-hmm.
and blah blah blah, but an 18-year-old can't decide she wants to marry who she wants to marry.
I think it's the fact it's just a double standard for the fact that first off, that is an older man with a woman that young. Because what's the girl name? Something Jenner Renner. Something.
Kylie,
No,
Brittany Renner,
Brittany Renner.
who is
She like
that?
the girl that got the baby by the basketball player, and she basically she used the nigga.
right to get a baby,
Yeah.
but she like 30 years old or something, right? She like 30,
Mm-hmm.
29 or 30, and she just posted on her Instagram. She was at
Some
one of
college.
some college. She get to the college. She put a post that
Oh,
said, "Hey, just hit the college. Watch your sons. Hey, ladies, y'all need to watch our sons."
oh,
Basically,
I saw that and I was like, who is she? Why
but
is
the
that a
thing
problem?
is like, oh, she 30 years old. With that, now if that was a dude who would have did that, it'd have been a total different. They would have thought about it in a total different way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who was that? Yeah, that was her stepdad. And a lot of the pictures, I know people have problems with it because they have a picture of him holding her. She looked like she was about a year and a half, and now they're married. So he's her godfather, been in her life since she was a baby. And as soon as she graduated, they got married. But he used to sleep with her mama.
Yeah, and
Um,
I read some shit like her mom on drugs and her dad not in the picture or something like
Yeah.
that. It's a weird situation. I
it's a
think
weird situation. I think,
But her mouth
but
is horrendous.
but
I
to
would be
speak to
like, let
what
her go and do what she want to do.
But to speak to what the producer said, what Maine put up there, he says, one doesn't have anything to do with the other. Folks just forcing shit just to make a point. They don't do it. They don't have anything to do with each other on the top layer
Right.
because one is about age and one is about gender. But
It's about decisions.
the underlying message of it is basically the same. I mean, I understand what they're saying is how can you say a kid who basically hasn't even hit puberty yet, he's mature enough to make a life changing decision, but a person who's 18, and even though, don't get me wrong, we say 18-year-olds have a lot, they're not mature enough really to do certain things either. But we're giving her a pass on being mature enough to see who she want to spend the rest of her life with at 18. And we do it to a lot of 18-year-olds because, I mean, it could be two 18-year-olds getting married. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that happens. 20-year-olds. I look, cuz he just got engaged. You know what I'm saying? And he, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, no, they're saying they're not giving her a pass. What they're saying, they're giving him a pass at 11, 12 where he could make a life-changing decision. But her, it's a problem. Oh, she only 18. He was grooming her. She don't know no better. But the 11-year-old know better to have a life-altering change. He ain't even been through puberty.
I think with the situation with the young lady and that old ass man, I think her age, take her age out the situation. Him being her godfather and being around her that whole time makes the situation weird by itself. Even if we take away the fact that she 18, like if she was 22, 23, 24, 25, that shit is still weird. Like you said, they got pictures of him holding her when she was a baby. So that means that you've been had eyes on my child from day one. Like that shit just weird.
But even if it's him, it's more so that they're talking about her being stupid. She even made a whole live. She sounds like she know what she doing and what she want.
Mm-hmm. And I think, Shaka, they were talking about the reassignment surgery. That's where the whole little Boosie problem came in, because everybody got upset with Boosie for speaking of it. The only thing Boosie said was, don't cut off his dick. Basically, Boosie was like, he didn't have a problem with them saying that their little boy was gonna gay, or he coming out saying that he was homosexual or whatever it was. When they started talking about the reassignment surgery and stuff, that's when Boosie's like, nah, he too young for that. Don't do that, man. Y'all shouldn't do that to that boy. He don't know no better. Don't cut his dick off. Don't do that. That's what basically Boosie said, and everybody got up in arms about that, because it was basically about the reassignment. Like, they was basically talking about him being transgender for real. That was his problem. And it might be grooming with, I mean, it's just weird with the old ass. I mean, maybe it's because of the fact, I just think differently. I got daughters, so I don't even think about young girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got daughters. The only young girl I think about is Chloe Bailey. Shameless plug. You know what I'm saying? If anybody can get her over to me, go ahead and run that this way. But I like her.
Nasty as old geezer.
Right. Oh.
But I seen the pictures. Hey, look. Yeah, when they say everybody got somebody that didn't want to look, we don't know.
But it don't necessarily mean grooming. He probably waited that grooming just because he sat back and waited till she was of age. How is that grooming?
Unless together, right?
Unless he was sleeping with her as a child.
I think they said they got like a 2-year-old, if I'm not mistaken.
No, those are his kids. She has one child, but they keep saying she got 4 kids. No, them his kids that she claiming as hers.
She got one child that's his?
I think so. That's what I was reading, that it's one child.
Either way, then he was fucking with her when she was underage.
Well, supposedly 16. So she was underage. But to me, grooming would start, it just makes me feel like he probably was molesting her at a young age. You know what I mean?
No. See, grooming ain't just about molesting, though. Grooming is about, getting them ready mentally, you know what I'm saying? Whereas the fact where she don't want to deal with nobody else but him, you know what I'm saying? It's a totally different thing. Grooming is not just about...
But what I'm saying is, to me, the fact that he's the godfather and they're saying grooming don't necessarily, that could be anybody that's an older man. So anybody that's an older man with a younger girl, you're going to say it's grooming.
And let's not be mistaken.
And it may not be the case.
Producer just put up there that grooming can start at any age. Grooming, you could be over 18 to get, grooming a person. That age does not matter in that, what it is, first off, to get a person ready for you. It's just the fact we are looking at it in this.
Oh, she 20? No, she not 22.
Nah, he was talking about Chloe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think the bigger issue that everybody's having here, first off, is the fact that he's her godfather. You know what I'm saying? And that in itself is what they see as the weirdness or the ugliness of it. Because take Russell Simmons. Before all this stuff just come out last year, whatever, about him, he been dealing with Kimora Lee since she was 16.
Oh, really? So what y'all think he groomed her, or she knew what she wanted? She wanted him, or maybe she
I think
wanted this
that
modeling career, or maybe she wanted something from him too.
What I'm saying is, but there was no public outcry about him and Kimora Lee.
But did everybody really know about that then, or not? Because I didn't know until you
He
just
was
said it.
taking her to places. It wasn't like he was behind closed doors.
Oh,
Him
he was
spending some
taking her
money to
places
pass it
at
through it.
16.
What the hell? Predators look for signs on how they can groom them. Pimps have been doing it. Pastors do it. Uncle Charlie does it.
Oh, Charlie, who? Wilson?
I'm guessing.
Well,
I
who
don't
is
know.
Uncle Charlie? He been with the same woman since before he became Charlie Wilson when he was
Maybe she
on
talking about his
drugs.
music. I don't know. Maybe she knows something we don't know. Maybe she done met him or something.
Maybe Uncle Charlie is just a random nigga like Chester. You know?
Oh, okay.
Grooming is the act of
Yeah, okay. I
luring.
thought so. Yeah, okay.
Say the act of luring another with gifts, favors, promises, praise. I guess that sounds more like you kidnapping somebody, but
I mean, you could do that to a older woman. What if she a gold digger? So now you want
that's
to
what I
give
mean when I
her
say
stuff she like. That
grooming
don't
is
mean
not
you
based off
grooming
of
me.
age. I think that they hollered about the grooming with this girl because of the fact that he's her godfather or something, and he was in proximity to her all that time. So it's like
Right.
he was getting her ready for him. Because if he was just if he was a random older guy who just happened to sneak up on her, the whole thing would have just been like why she want that old man.
And that's why I say, and the reason why I kind of feel like, I don't think it's grooming. I think it's disgusting. But he was fucking the mama. So I don't think he was fucking them at the same time. He could have been. I don't know their life, but the way it appears, because the mama got on live too and talked about it. The situation.
On her daughter's live?
No, her own live. She made her own live about it.
She okay with it?
About her daughter?
No, she wasn't okay with it. She talked about him.
How you know they? Okay, he was the goddaddy. He wasn't the stepdad.
No, he was the godfather.
Right. So what makes us think he was screwing the mom?
Because she said it. The mama said it. Yeah.
See, I ain't dove deep in it. I saw the little title kept on moving.
I'd be nosy. So when people were saying it, and once I found out his name, I done went to his page. Then they was like, yeah, she made a video. I went and found her video. Then that led to her mama video.
Oh. How old is he? Did they ever say how old he was?
He was trying to say, she was like, he's 40 this, but it turns out I think he's 61.
He must got life insurance. She gonna fuck him to death. He gonna die on top of her.
He died on top of me. Where he died?
On top of me. She gonna be rich, bitch, in a couple weeks. That's all that is.
That's just how I be shocked. Like,
you finna give him some blue chews, boy. He finna go burst his heart.
That's just how I be shocked. Like, there's this site called Black Femicide. Y'all ever seen those posts?
Nah.
I know it's a woman behind the page, but it talks about Black women that are murdered. Every single day, she has a post that happened today of a Black woman getting killed by a boyfriend or by somebody, right? And every time she posts it, she'll post the name and their birth and their age. And I go looking and I find their page or find family members talking about it to kind of see, find out what really happened.
I think you should stop.
I think you should stop.
Why?
Because I can tell you this for me personally. I had, and this actually started to make me really paranoid. At one point, and this is like off topic, but at one point I had got like infatuated with like serial killers. So like I would listen to podcasts about serial killers. I would watch fucking documentaries on serial killers. I would YouTube them. Like damn near any serial killer you could think of, I know something about them. And that shit started to make me paranoid because you hear the stories of how they kill people and the shit that they would do. And that shit started making me paranoid. Like I was like barricading my doors, like locking us in the house type shit. That's part of the reason why I started to I got my FOI card and started buying guns. Cause like that shit played like tricks on you, like going down that rabbit hole. I'm telling you, you should stop.
I mean, for me, I'm an investigator. That's what I want to do. That's what I wanted to do.
I wanted to get into the brain and figure out, because initially what it was I always wondered what made people do weird shit like that. Like they always tell you, like, oh, some people's frontal lobe was never fully developed, or they had some type of trauma when they was younger, and all this other shit. And every time you look into some of these serial killers, something happened to them traumatic early in life. So initially, when I was doing this shit, I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on in these people's minds. And then you start to hear the stories, and as fucked up as this sounds, like some of this shit is interesting. Like what happens, you know what I'm saying? What these people do, what they did. And it'll take you down the rabbit hole, and well, at least for me, I won't say it's for you because I don't know, but for me, it started to flip from understanding what the man was doing to actually being interested in like what the fuck they were doing.
For me, the only thing I can say, me watching a lot of that stuff, like I was watching faithfully, like Fatal Attraction, episodes of Fatal Attraction and stuff like that. The only thing I can say
That's
is
a TV show, not a movie.
Mm-hmm.
it's a TV show. It's about it's mostly women getting killed by boyfriends or husbands, but sometimes it be the husbands getting killed by women, or girlfriends, or their girlfriends getting killed by a woman that's jealous, or stuff like that. The only thing I can say from watching that, and I did cut back on it, was it made me scared to date, because it's like people crazy, and then it be people that they've been knowing for 10 years, and it's like, dang, he killed her.
The only thing that I watched like that, really, I watched I listened to the podcast. I can't remember what it was, but Jay had called me about it. I listened to that podcast, and I can't remember the name of it. It was one of them when he first started listening to stuff like that. And then Joyner Lucas, the video, I can't remember the name of it.
Ross Cappuccini, I forget his name.
Something like that. Or something like that. And it was just, I just love the way he did the story, because it was a true story. I just love the way how he did like both sides of the story, how he put it together around. You should watch that, Nicole. You would like that video.
I want to say I saw it, right?
I don't know.
I think you shared it with me, right?
Huh? Yeah.
I want to say, Mel, the one you shared it with me. It's kind of old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
But other than that, I don't really deal with too much of the investigators, like real murders and stuff like that.
Yeah, I watched For My Man.
I react differently, you know what I'm saying? I'd be ready to hurt somebody over stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When people see that, I react differently. So I don't put that on. It's like watching Mississippi Burning, you know what I'm saying? Watching too many of them black movies like that, how like the next white person I see, I might have to. You know what I'm saying? So
Liv said she thought I was the reason she made me scared. You didn't make me scared today. You made me feel like, no, I don't feel like it.
She made me scared today.
You just made me feel like, let me just stay single. I don't feel like dealing with that. But the killing, it makes you kind of leery and not trust people.
I guess, but I don't watch that stuff, so I'm very. I won't say I'm very trusting of people, because you're always paying attention to them. Like I give everybody, not everybody, I give most people a chance. There are some people who can walk in the room and nope. You see him like, nah, not that person. Nope. But then some people, like, long as I'll give them a chance, but it's always with a long handle. It's not like you come right in and you're just gonna jump right up on me.
Yeah, nah, I trust my circle, and that's it. It's a running joke in my house right now that I don't got no friends, because I only fuck with my family. You know what I'm saying? Like my family is my only friends, because I don't trust people. Mel can attest to this. I go places and I'm the one that's like mostly reserved. Did she just get out of here on us?
I think she just left. She kept hitting the mute, whatever. And she was like, "Man, I'm out of here."
Oh Lord, see, we just ran our way to talk about For My Man.
I don't even know what that is.
That's a show.
Egypt.
Look at her, Jesus Christ! Come on, you can't be doing all that now.
Come back.
Yeah. Cut your mic off, man. You got your daughter all in the shot.
Camera.
Lord have mercy.
Sorry, my daddy was FaceTiming me and then knocked me off. So I'm just having her call him so he won't call me back again.
No, it's Friday,
Sorry,
right? Egypt got on pink. It must be Friday.
Huh?
Yeah, it must be Friday. Egypt got on pink. She wear pink on Fridays.
It was a pink day at school.
Oh.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
I know. I'm doing the walk with the Village of Dalton tomorrow. We got the team. We going out. They got the walk for cancer tomorrow. If y'all in the areas, tomorrow is at we start at 10:30. They leaving from Melanie's Fitness Center over on Greenwood Boulevard. It's like 146 in Greenwood. But is we there from. I think we should be done. We'll be trying to be done by like 1 o'clock because then we got to go. We got New Lenox tomorrow, so.
Oh, y'all games tomorrow. I don't know why I thought they were Sunday.
Yeah, we got games tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be out in New Lenox. So that's what we also collected money, bears for change to show that women be killing them for their boyfriends. Oh, that's what for what's it called? For their men?
For my man.
I don't know. I don't want to watch that. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like stupid people, and I don't like stuff where, you know what I'm saying, people acting stupid or doing dumb. I don't like stupid people. So people might.
What actually was like kickstarted that shit for me was, and this is also something that this is we don't think about this either. Like I started watching all these first 48 actually what kicked everything off. So everybody, there was a big craze at the beginning of the first 48. Everybody wanted to watch that. And you don't realize how morbid that shit is. You watch it and it's just about people getting killed. You know what I mean? Like that shit have taken a toll on you too. But you look at it and like all of us have been close to a serial killer and didn't know it. Well, knew it, but was okay with it.
Oh.
All of us know somebody that killed more than one person. All of us do.
I don't know nobody that killed nobody.
I ain't saying nobody's name.
I don't know nobody that killed nobody.
I'm talking about everybody in the world. I'm not talking about just us on this call. Everybody has been around somebody that they know that killed multiple people.
I was about to say, you talking about Too Sweet?
Wait, because I'm kind of jumping. I'm kind of missing. You saying that everybody in this world knows somebody that'll kill somebody.
Not everybody. That's obvious. Not everybody, but people that come from where we come from know somebody that killed somebody.
I wouldn't call it.
I mean, I know somebody that killed somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, I know somebody that.
You know somebody that killed more than one somebody.
What are we talking about here? What are we doing?
I'm not talking about nobody in specific. What I'm saying is,
what are you saying that you didn't tell on them?
No, what I'm saying is, I was going down this thing looking at all these serial killers, and it's like that shit started to make me paranoid. But I know people that have done shit like that, and I'm comfortable around them. If you understand what I'm saying. So it's like
I don't know nobody like that I be around. The person that I know killed somebody was in jail already for it.
Let's change the subject.
Ron talking to you.
Y'all last tweak. I ain't nah. We can change.
Talking to you.
I'm ignoring that shit. I ain't. Y'all last tweak.
So you around here with murderers. You a problem in the community. You ain't telling. You kicking it with them.
You done hung out with a couple of your damn self.
I didn't know it though.
Shit.
I don't think I do. Not my circle. We play chess in my circle.
Oh my God. Y'all niggas is taking this shit. I'm done. I don't want to talk about this no more.
Shoot, people watching our podcast looking like Oprah was looking at Dave Chappelle like, nigga, you saying too much.
Hey, Man Jones, can you throw the link to my popcorn fundraiser in the comments?
Hey, what the fuck? I didn't get no link.
I put it in our group already.
When?
I put it in our group.
I didn't see it in the group. I saw it on Facebook.
Bullshit. I didn't get no link.
No. In our group.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Bullshit. Yeah. I ain't getting no link.
It's in there. Let me see. It's in there. Trust me. What they say about ragu? What's in there?
Which one?
Uh
We got too many of these motherfuckers.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, we only got 2 now.
No, we got like 3. Oh,
So
it
would
is.
y'all tell on y'all child if y'all child killed somebody and it
Nope.
wasn't self-defense?
Nope.
If my child out here just killing people, like there's just a study. Like, is this a
you know your child out there in the street, out there running with gangs and blah blah blah. They out there, and that's what they ain't gonna say they just out here killing up people, but they ain't with the right crowd. They out here selling drugs. They in the street. They gang banging, and they wind up okay. Oh, we see a rival gang member or whatever the situation was, and they kill somebody. Would you tell? Or maybe trying to shoot somebody and accidentally kill the wrong person trying to get somebody. Kill a child.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't tell, but it would fuck me up. I would feel really bad about it if it was a kid. If it was a gang related shit, I wouldn't. I don't think. I mean, like I would be upset, like because you don't want your kid doing that type of shit. But like, I don't think it wouldn't hurt me as much as if like they was trying to kill somebody and kill the baby. Like that shit would fuck with me. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't turn my child in.
Who my children are right now, I wouldn't. But a child that I don't have, and I can imagine, if it was a son that I can't put a face with, I'd tell. But if I'm thinking Tristan, no. You understand what I'm saying?
My thing about that is, so like for my kids that I have now, I would probably be in denial because it would be like, no, somebody had to do something. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't out here shooting for for the kids that I have now, because you know what I'm saying, they not about that life. You know what I'm saying? Even the one who try to fake and act like he about that life. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about that life. So it would be hard pressed for me to send them to prison for that. But now, like, say if I had a kid who was like some of the guys who I grew up with, and I know that they out here every day on that, and then they killed a kid, I probably would also be pressed to try to talk to my kid and try to have them turn themselves in. You know what I'm saying? And probably work with it to see if we can maybe get some leniency. I don't think I would go to the cops and be like, okay, my son did it. He at the house right now, sleep in the basement. Go get him. You know what I'm saying?
Legs bogus. You see?
I can't. I couldn't. And that comes strictly like what Nicole said. Knowing my babies, no, I wouldn't. Nah.
But see, the thing is, we can't give a fair assessment of that because of the children that we have. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say that they would do that without it being in self-defense.
I don't know. Shit, you never know. But either way, I don't think even if my kid was a stone cold criminal, like no, like in my mind, that's still my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because like that's still my baby. Like nah, like you got to damn near hurt somebody in the family for me to be like, okay, we got to get this nigga off the street. You know what I'm saying? But like you ain't hurt nobody. This sounds way more fucked up than I mean.
Yes, I already know what you finna say, and that's fucked up. He out there killing everybody else people. He can stay on the street. We don't need to get him off the street.
I don't mean it that way, but I'm just saying it won't come from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest with you, I damn near would be relieved if they were to catch his ass somewhere else. I would be relieved.
South Central.
Huh?
South Central.
What did
the movie?
OG.
OG Bobby Johnson?
Yeah, I'm thinking about what you were talking about earlier.
I think most people do it like that.
In the room with it.
I think that's why people are repeat offenders.
What?
When they don't get caught and they do stuff and they think they're, invincible.
Now, repeat offenders, they get caught and they
No, I
still
don't
go
mean
to it
repeat
again.
offenders, meaning the ones that go to jail, like repeat offenders, but people that shoot multiple people.
Like you talking about like people who like continue to rob banks, like rob it the first time, get
Mm-hmm.
$450,000, and go back tomorrow and rob another one. Then go back Wednesday morning and rob another one. Then next Saturday they rob one, and they keep going until they get caught. Most of the time with them, it's the thrill. It's not even about the act.
Like all of them, all of those carjackings that was happening in Chicago. What was that, last summer or the summer
No, last
before?
week
They still doing it a lot like that. It's still bad.
they sent me a message. I get a police message the other day out in Dalton, right there on 147 in Chicago, where it's King Drive now. They steadily right there carjacking people at the light.
147th and King Drive.
Yeah, they just changed the name to King Drive. It used to be Chicago Road.
Really? At the light?
The light.
So that means I need to write down where I need to not drive through.
You keep a
Do
tool
you
with
know
you.
what's crazy about that? That's a big ass intersection.
Yes,
A big busy street.
yes. It's just a guy they tried to get an older gentleman like 2 nights ago. Walked up on him like he hit the light. They walked up on him and tapped on his window with the pistol. He skirted off on him. You know what I'm saying? Shorty get caught, and then they shorties. This ain't like I don't want to say grown men. You know what I'm saying? But they like shorties, not like 18, 19-year-old shorties. Like shorties, 14-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? I think and the shorty who tried to get the old man got caught though. So they still wilding out here in Chicago. They don't know about it. Or Illinois, because it's all over Illinois. It's not just Chicago. It's all over.
You know, shit just wild everywhere, really.
But when you hear stuff like that, so now it's like maybe some people need to turn their kids in.
I mean, it's a hard ass though. Like,
or if you think they might get killed out there in the street, it might be the best thing to turn them in.
And that's why I said I would be relieved if they were caught. I would be relieved. But I don't know that I could take my baby and turn him in. I don't know that I could do that.
I think I can. Yeah, I don't know. Because I think my thing is if I know my child is on that really. I don't know. I can't even answer it. I don't know. I would want to say I would try to do what the right thing and lead them down the right path. I would just hope that I'm raising my kid where we wouldn't even have to have that thought.
Yeah. But, I mean, shit happens too. Because even if your kid, with our complexion, even if it was justifiable, it was self-defense, you still run the risk of them losing some part of their life. You know what I mean? So it's like
I'm not turning my kid in on self-defense. My kid come to the crib and tell me what happened, and they had to lay somebody down, and it's one of them things where I believe what my kid tell me. You know what I'm saying? We got that relationship, and he tell me that they was trying to do certain things to him, and he had to react a certain way. All right, cool. Give me the pistol. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, wipe that out. We gonna move that around. Take care of that. You ain't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know no NATO. I don't know no NATO.
you don't know no NATO. I don't know.
That's that.
Nah, I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know the struggle of having, and this is my kids are still young too, but I don't know the struggle of having a kid that won't listen or a kid that just you damn near really can say that you lost. You know what I mean? You lost into the streets. So like I don't know that struggle. Maybe it is, maybe it would get to me where it's like, okay, I can't control this motherfucker. Maybe I do need to, like you said, turn him in so don't nobody else kill his ass.
Yeah.
So this is like you said, this is us speaking from the kids that we have now, but not from the, I guess, perspective of somebody with a troubled child. I think if we all had troubled children, I think the answers might be different.
Be like, hell yeah.
It might be. Because that's also another stress that you got to deal with as a parent, because you never know you're going to get a knock on your door at 2:00 in the morning. Your baby just got killed. You know what I mean?
Or somebody breaking in the house, just like, what happened with over there where they did it. And luckily they didn't do anything to the grandmother and the sister.
Yeah.
But they could have killed everybody in the house,
Mm-hmm.
So
who's shot to tell him to stop talking?
You.
You
What did
was
I
you
say?
was,
When
you
you were
was saying
saying, I
too
don't
much
know no
about,
NATO, you'll know no
yeah.
NATO.
Saying too much about how you was gonna clean it up.
Well, my bad. I'm saying. All right. Well, I guess it's time for us to get out of here. I'm trying to find which text I put it in, Jay.
I
Oh,
found it.
bam.
I found it. I
All
And
ain't.
right.
he posted it. Danielle posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
All right.
popcorn good, boy. I ordered me some extras this time.
Hold on. What Leah's talking about? She woke up plenty of day and he be standing over her in her sleep.
No, I got
Yeah, she told me that one time he just standing there and she looked and then he'll turn. She said, I have to lock my door.
Nah, nigga, you got to go.
Yeah, you got. I might call their ass just like you said to get a break. God damn it, this motherfucker gotta go. Mm-hmm. I don't trust you. I gotta lock my door at my own house. Nah, bro, you
Hell
gotta
no.
out of here. I don't trust you, my man.
I gotta walk behind him. Hell, what you doing here standing at me?
Hold on, let me get my shit. What you standing over me for?
Talk, bro. Nah, bro. You ain't gonna just get to walk out like that. Who you think you is? Michael Myers? No.
That's some weird ass shit right there.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna give your ass a reason to try to stand over me again, nigga.
Boy, she better call Preacher Paulie, have him come back over there. I don't fuck with you anyway.
Nah.
Nicole is not amused. Look at it.
That shit ain't fun.
Especially when he mad. Oh, hell no. He got to go.
Yeah, nah.
He ain't even allowed to get mad in this house. You know what I'm saying?
So two emotions allowed in this motherfucker. Happy and excited. Get damn it.
Y'all should all go over there and pay him a visit and do like they do on what was that, Maury or something, and they be in their face. Oh, you think you a tough man? Oh, you think you bad?
Nah, your brother. Y'all just said I got anger management.
He needs some of that anger.
It take one wrong word.
Because he don't think nobody. I don't think he think nobody gonna do nothing to him.
It take one word. One wrong word with me. One, I haven't reached out and snap.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
And then the other one be on. He always on dummy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'm saying the other one, he can box and the other one can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just there trying to play good cop. Hey, man, not the face.
Not the face, okay? Nah. Yes, that same one, Shaka. So, before we leave, I want everybody to know we put the link in there. Dog Bears is our last fundraiser of the year. Double Good Popcorn. The link is going to be live until 9:00 Sunday morning. So y'all go ahead, grab y'all some popcorn. It is a fundraiser. The popcorn is good.
And it's delicious. Oh my! I don't even like popcorn, but I love this popcorn.
Tell y'all, it's good. Get y'all some popcorn. Help us out. We build an organization. We also are bringing back our cheerleading program next year. So we started off this year with it. Some of this money can help to go buy uniforms and stuff for the young ladies for cheerleading. So do that.
Ain't no Godfathers gonna be on the field, is it?
Probably in the stands, you know. They got sweet popcorn. They got popcorn. Whatever. You know, I'm protected. You know what I'm saying, once I get to chili, they all my daughters. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to watch it. Any nigga come over.
They got some sweet popcorn. They got kettle corn. They got
kettle corn. And right now, at this time of year, they do special flavors. Like my daughter loves it's a peanut butter and chocolate popcorn. I don't too much rock with it, but they got that. They got like a candy popcorn, which to me was absolutely horrible.
That shit is disgusting.
It was absolutely horrible to me. But
I think candy popcorn. I didn't see that in the list.
Well, they do certain flavors right now. That's why we did it again this late in the year, October, because they do. They got like 2 or 3 different flavors that they add. They seasonal.
What was the flavors this year? Ain't nobody looking at it.
I can't look at it. I wasn't. But give me a second. Jeez.
What was the flavor this year? Goddamn it!
So mean and stuff. But I'm the one who went off. Y'all, he actually talking to me right now, and I'm the one that went off.
It's
I'm saying why I got to keep saying it. You could have been grabbed the paper.
I grabbed it. I got to get my phone. Jesus, Nicole.
oh,
I
they
was
don't
going to
got
tell
none
you
of
how
that shit
nice
on
it
here,
is.
cuz.
Huh?
You know here.
Yeah, all ain't on there. Hold on. Let me see. Let me check.
Not the weird shit.
Hold on. Let me check.
The only new one, or
Right,
I guess
like
seasonal one they got on here is the peanut butter and chocolate, and then the Chi-Town chow down.
Okay.
what's Chi-Town shout down?
It's like Garrett's.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I personally like the easy peasy better.
I
It
like the
do, but seem
easy
like the same
peasy.
thing though.
Huh?
It's the same thing. No,
Well,
it got the mix. It got the mix. Yeah, the
yeah.
easy peasy is all together. It got actual cheese and it got cheddar and caramel in there.
Yeah.
But the easy,
That is so delicious. Oh my God.
yeah.
Egypt like the jalapeno. I got her that.
Nah, the I didn't have the jalapeno. I had the
In
in
queso
case I'm
fire.
fire. That shit good.
Oh, the queso. Yeah, that's what it was. The queso fire. That's what she liked.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't see the
yeah,
other crazy color on there, but I'm hoping they got rid of that. It was horrible.
yeah. That shit. It was different colors. It was like purple and
Yeah, it was
green and
purple and
blue and
green
shit.
and red. Like it was candy. It was
Now,
horrible.
Egypt went to like a little birthday dinner and they gave them treats. You know, her mom let like two friends come, gave her some candy, like a candy apple, caramel. It looked good, chocolate on it, and some popcorn. She gave me the popcorn. The popcorn was like blue. It was like blueberry something. That popcorn was good in a mug.
This popcorn wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like double good. This wasn't that. This wasn't that. This was not good. And they're not selling it right now, so I probably ain't the only one who didn't think it was good.
Oh.
So, well, I appreciate y'all's support with that. If you have the opportunity tomorrow, which is the 23rd, come out to Dalton. We're doing the Village of Dalton Breast Cancer Walk. We're going to join in with him in that. Depending on what part of the city y'all in, we got games in New Lenox tomorrow. It's the last game of the season before we go into playoffs. So I will. Maybe I should go live from the game tomorrow. What y'all think?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah, you don't want to broadcast no murders.
This is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you now. We got 5 games. We got 5 teams playing. My Mighty Mice, Widgets, Pee Wees, JV, Varsity. My Mighty Mice gonna kick ass. Even though we don't take score down there with the 6 and 7-year-olds, the parents are in their head. Everybody taking score. So, but my Mighty Mice, I think gonna kick ass. My Widgets gonna kick ass. My Pee Wees, not so much. And that's the team I coach. So I ain't even trying to act like somebody else. My Pee Wees is gonna be a struggle. My JV gonna beat the brakes off of them. And my varsity is gonna be a very good game. Those are the two. They talent wise neck and neck this year with New Lenox. New Lenox their varsity ain't been looking all that good, and my varsity ain't been looking that good this year. My varsity is 2-5. So
Sounds like bad coaching. I'm just playing.
Oh shit! All right, before we say too damn much.
No, it's not. It's
Oh, that ain't one you coaching.
I don't coach varsity.
Oh.
My kids, they just don't listen. I'm gonna tell you, I took them to a football game last night for them to pay attention. One of the parents was yelling at the kids on Thorn Ridge that they weren't into the game, they weren't talking to their players or whatever. So I was there early, and I'm hearing this parent study yell at the high school team or what they need to do. So when my team get here, it's the same thing I be telling my team, right? So I got my team in a little how do we watching the game? I got them sitting together. I tell that parent, say, come here for a second. When you come here, I say again what you was yelling after them. Tell my team, these are my kids, they play for me. Tell my team what you were just telling them. He tells them, he say, y'all got to talk to each other when y'all want to feel. Y'all going to be working together. Y'all, you're supposed to be cheering your team on. As soon as you go to that, another kid, a kid on my team look and say, man, I like that hat you got on. In the middle of him telling them football stuff, he said, man, you ain't got no focus. Y'all don't focus and listen to nothing, do you? Kid said, well, I just like his hat. I said, this is what I go through on the field all the time. Totally oblivious to what we're trying to tell.
Good luck, my brother.
Exactly.
They just want to play and have fun. Y'all make it so serious and so. I bet you if you just make it like it's just fun, go out there and have fun, they'll be winning because they having fun. Why you quiet, Belle?
I was reading that. Thornridge has had a rough year. And then it depends on what level you're talking about also. So like I went to their junior varsity game. The junior varsity has a lot of talent on the team. You can see a lot of talent. The coaching scheme wasn't right yesterday. Now that's the only game of theirs I had seen. So just from what I saw, their coaching scheme wasn't right. They didn't go in with a good game plan. And it looked like the coach was just coaching to not get blew out. It was like one of them, he was trying to make sure that we just don't get, you know what I'm saying, embarrassed instead of trying to win the game. Because they only lost the game 22-12, and they had ample chances to score. So with that. But I'll take into consideration what you said, Nicole. Your hair looks nice.
Thank you. Can you tell that it's different
Got purple
colors?
in it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We saw that.
Oh, okay.
So, Jay, your hair looks nice also.
Well, thank you. It's growing.
All right. You know what I'm saying? So give us a shake. Oh, he's draping too. So
got butters. I said that to my kids. They was like, "What's butters?"
So with that, we up out of here, y'all. We back next Friday, 7:35. I don't understand why you got us at 7:35, but 7:35. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification.
Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend.
And like.
Buy some popcorn.
Buy some popcorn. You won't regret it.
You're going to love it. I think we've been selling this popcorn for 6 years. I maybe had one person tell me they didn't like it. And
something was wrong with them.
him. See, we don't need no therapy.
Right.
Yeah. Love all y'all. Until next week.
All right. Peace.